Hello everyone, it's me, and it took me just a little bit longer than 5 minutes to actually come back and film this video. It took more like 5 days because, well, didn't you guys hear there was like this whole big alien invasion thing? Like, we had ETs coming out the ass. I guess what I'm really trying to say is I got probed, but then again, what else is new? To be totally honest, if an alien wanted to probe me, I would be like, and I don't have to spend 2 hours slaving over a hot stove first, and then another 2 hours expertly applying makeup, and then, 10 minutes vacuuming the carpet. Or I sprinkle it with a little bit of carpet fresh and the scent of sexy, sassy flower petal. I'd be like, that was the best, hands down, the best probing that I've had in quite a few years. Then I'd be like, so, let me get this right. You probed me, and then you sent me home. And you don't ever want to probe me again? Why you ghosting, alien? I thought we were so hitting it off right. They might probe you, but they're not going to take you home to meet their mom. I've got it. That means coffee. So, there actually wasn't an alien invasion, in case you were like, what? I need to stop this video right now and Google. There wasn't, but, keeping with that theme, what do you guys think of Bob Lazar? I think he seems a little credible, but I did have some problems with that whole documentary. I felt that even if someone is 100% credible, if the documentary is made or produced in a way that is not quite good, it can actually come off and reflect badly on this credible person, just because it's like, if the thing is not made really, really well, or, even just well, because there are some really low-budget documentaries that totally are awesome. I'm a huge documentary fan, you guys. I just feel if they're not made well, sometimes it can reflect negatively on this person that, what I'm saying. It's like, well, if they're not investing all of this energy in making their film great, then why should I believe this person? Something like that. But I do feel that Bob Lazar is somewhat credible, even though his story is like totally out there for a lot of people that do not believe in like the whole Area 51 cover-up thing, aliens, UFOs, and things like that. I do believe in aliens and things like that, just because I think it would be silly not to, because the universe is beyond measure, you guys, like totally beyond measure. So I think the possibility that there are aliens is more probable than not, and I have had like some experiences seeing like UFOs, so there's that. That's like one more piece of the puzzle that totally fits in y'all's mind. Am I going to get to that question? I don't think I am. But I did want to say, in my last video, there was like a spider coming down here, and like, I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? I totally didn't see it when I was filming, but I saw it when I was editing, and I'm like, we're going to edit that out, and I totally did. It was like a brown recluse or something. I hope I didn't get bit. I don't think I did. Now back to Bob Lazar for a moment. Well, I do feel that, he is a credible person. I did have some, questions that the documentary didn't really cover. For instance, they say Area 51, like the government, they say that he never worked for these bases like Area 51, doing the things that he said he did in chemistry as well as in reverse engineering UFOs, which I know, like, it sounds totally crazy, but he says he did, they say he didn't. But my thing is, even if the government said you didn't do this. And they say, you didn't do this. But he's saying, I did, I remember it. I have this notebook and it says Area 51 and all that. But why is it that he cannot produce proof in the form of tax documents? Like, if the IRS did not have these documents because for some reason he was erased, Bob Lazar he should at least still have these tax documents, because you're supposed to keep your taxes for quite a long time, after, just in case you get audited or something like that. There should be some sort of proof, even if it's like an old check stub shoved into the back of a drawer or something like that. So I did find that hard to believe. Also, the universities that Bob Lazar attended, they also claim that he never attended them, which kind of begs the question, then how would he get a job at, a place such as Area 51 doing what he claims he was doing? But my question for that is, they're saying he didn't attend, but if you spend all of that time and money and energy and effort, going to the college to get a degree, you're going to keep your diploma. Like, you're not just going to throw your diploma aimlessly and lose it and things like that. So show your diploma, Bob Lazar. Like, you could have it solved like that. I don't know. Like Mulder's poster hanging in that basement office, I want to believe, but like Scully, I don't know, Mulder. I don't know. Growing up, I wanted to be Scully, and I wanted to F Mulder. And I still do. It still fits. Damn. Oh, where's my damn tea? Where's my damn car keys? Where's my damn phone charger? Damn it! Where's my damn Cadbury egg? I knew it was around here. I guess that's my advice to myself, and that's kind of what I learned anyway, so I'll drink to that. And if you're drinking too, then we'll drink it together, because this crazy little thing, we're in this together, you guys. Not this, but life in general. I wanted to actually, I don't know if I have time for this, but I don't know if I have time for this. This might be a very long video. If so, I'm sorry, but click me down there and tell me that you liked me, even though you might not. If you hate me, that's okay too, because, we have lots of different tastes. Like, if you hate me, I think you're cool, because there have actually been times in my life where I've hated myself, and like, you and I would be really good friends, because I was like, what a fucking idiot. I just hate myself so much. We could have bonded over that, but whatever. I love myself now, like, I really do. So my dad called me the other day, and he was telling me that he got in an argument with my grandma, who's in her 80s, and the thing is, she was accusing him of being drunk, which my dad wasn't drunk because he doesn't drink, but in all honesty, she's like accused me of being drunk before, and I'm like, Grandma, I'm not drunk at all. Like, I'm totally sober right now. And she's like, well, why are your eyes red then? And I'm like, because I was crying. And she's like, well, why were you crying? I go, because I've got fucking depression. So I guess that was the start of their argument. But then my grandma confesses to my dad that she has an internet boyfriend. I'll let that sink in for a moment. So, what? What? So, my grandma tells my dad that she does not want my dad to email her boyfriend. And my dad said that she was really rude and like totally forbade him from contacting this guy, but my dad didn't really want to contact him anyway, but they kind of went back and forth, and then he went home and all of that. And then the next day she had like a total change of heart because her other son, my uncle, emailed this guy and was like really nice and all of that, and my grandma asked my dad to email this guy as well because she said it wouldn't look right if one son does it but the other doesn't. And my dad's like, well, I really don't feel comfortable doing that, I don't want to do it. And she's like adamant that you have to email this guy and tell him blah blah blah, welcome to the family, blah blah blah. And my dad's like, well, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And then my grandma's like, well, I'll just write the letter and say it's from you. And my dad said, if you do that, then I'm gonna blah blah blah. So they've been kind of combative. But the thing is, I think it's like great if my grandma is able to like find love and happiness and all of that. I don't care, because when I'm in my 80s I'm gonna be dating like a 20-year-old. That's like my goal in life, to like be a very old person dating someone that's so hot. And I don't care if they want me for my money or anything. Like, who cares, as long as you're acting like you're the plumber and laying that pipe. We got it going, huh? I can't believe I just said that in reference to my grandma. Totally forget I just said that. So, I think it's like totally silly that anyone would write an email to someone that they've never met, that my grandmother has not ever met yet, and say, welcome to the family. I just think that kind of cheapens it. Like, it's a great gesture, but it kind of just seems meaningless when you've never met that person. Like, anyone can get that sort of gesture, like, hey, you're that person that was digging through my trash looking for soda cans, welcome to the family, buddy. Like, excuse me, but I'm totally on board if my grandma like wants to do whatever. But at the same time, my grandma is in her 80s, so she does not know what the term catfish means. And she better not be giving this man money. That's all I'm saying, because if she is or she plans on it, I'm gonna have to have her declared incompetent, and I'm gonna have to do her money, because my dad's not doing it, because my dad, he's nuts too, you guys. So that's all that I have to say. Congratulations to my grandma, who's dating someone that she's never met. Like, how does that work? That's something that I would do. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been a crazy video, kind of, sort of, maybe. I love each and every one of you, and I totally appreciate you for like clicking on that video and thinking this is gonna be worth my time. So leave a comment if you want. If you don't, you totally don't have to. I care about you just the same. Bye.